Hi again. I made a mistake. You see, last episode I pretty much explained, without giving a name, like who we're gonna do this episode on. And I was wrong. You see, I thought the guy that we were going to do today's episode on was Tor-An, also known as David Carter, a Kryptonian sleeper agent disguised as a human, working for General Zod. But, no. He's not even pre-Crisis. He was debuted in 2009, so, yeah. It's just, I read this guy's name, and it made me think of that guy. So, this guy is Bill Jensen, and there's no dual identity. He was a small-time criminal. So, appearances... He first appeared in Adventure Comics 461 in 1979. And his appearance of death was in Adventure Comics 462, so immediately after. Like the next comic, the comic after his debut. They just killed him off. Alright, let's go into the history. Bill Jensen was a common criminal who went to prison for a crime he believed he was innocent of. Jensen felt that police detective Bruce Wayne framed him for a crime in order to further his own career. In what storyline did Batman become a cop? A career that ultimately led to Wayne being elected police commissioner of Gotham City. When Jensen got out of prison, he swore vengeance against Wayne and acquired great power from the sorcerer Frederick Vox. I do not know Frederick Vox. If I go to his article, he looks pretty powerful. He's known as Soul Thief. Maybe I'll do a Let's Talk About on Soul Thief. Okay. Wielding his newfound power like a child's toy, Jensen came into conflict with Wayne's associates in the Justice Society of America. Yeah, this is Earth 2, so there's no Justice League yet. The JSA fought against Jensen at the top of Gotham Towers, but the criminal was too powerful for the team to take down. Sorry about that. This prompted Wayne to come out of retirement and resume his costumed identity of Batman. Okay, so he was a cop because he stopped being Batman. That makes sense, I guess. Because what else would Batman do if he stopped being Batman? Anyways, Batman scaled Gotham Towers and confronted Jensen. Jensen unleashed his power against him, burning away patches of Batman's costume, including his mask. Although the barrage of energy was brutal, Batman pressed forward, grabbing Jensen in a vice grip. Upon learning that Batman was actually the man he had sworn to kill, Jensen's power raged out of control, killing both of them in the process. So, yeah, this is pre-crash of DC. You see, there was a point where nothing DC did really sold, and that's why Earth 1 and Earth 2 crashed, and then there was the Crisis event, and then there was New Earth. That's the briefest summary you're going to get. If you want the like what actually happened, just research Crisis on Infinite Earths. Okay, so he killed Batman. I'm letting that speak for itself. Let's go to powers. He was originally a powerless, petty criminal, but he gained vast mystical powers from the Soul Thief. Alright, let's go into powers. Energy projection. They all have like a little blurb beside of them that's like 5 or 6 lines. So, yeah. Jensen was capable of projecting massive waves of concussive force energy. His power was so great that even the combined might of Dr. Fate and Green Lantern were not enough to stop him. It's probably Green Lantern Alan Scott. Pyrokinesis. Though possibly just poetical license from writer, his flame is described as a fire not seen on Earth since the creation. Telekinesis seemingly can't be used as a form of self-propulsion. Dimension travel. He could summon demons. Okay then. Force field. He could create a magic energy shield enough to resist spells from Dr. Fate. Molecular reconstruction. He could create objects from thin air. And he could walk in walls in vertical. I think that's a typo. He could walk in walls in vertical. That's a bullet all on its own. Does it mean like density control? Like vision? Did he make himself thin as air and then he just phased through the wall? And lastly is Electro Blast. He could turn electrified... Oh, he could electrify his own skin. That's what it's trying to say, but that is a typo. He could turn electrified his own skin. Yeah, that is a typo. So, get on that. Someone's gonna have to get on that, but they won't. Watch, they won't. He has weaknesses, which is interesting. One is several stress. See, this is another typo. Several stress or rage do Jensen lose control about his powers. What killed him? The next point is, though not revealed, is possible the abilities conceded by Vox were temporaries, but Jensen died before. This article is a mess. Okay. It's full of typos. And it says 5 appearances at related. But let me see here. Infinite Crisis number 3, Adventure Comics number 462, Adventure Comics number 461, America versus the Justice Society number 1 and number 4, and yeah, that makes 5. But I thought he debuted in Adventure Comics 461 and died in 462. So maybe it's like a date thing. Maybe several comics got released on the same day and he was just in all of them. Or whenever comics release, if it's like a weekly release, then he could have appeared in some other titles that were within the week. I don't know. I don't know how that makes sense. But yeah, that's Bill Jensen. So tell me what you think in the comments. And now I want to do a let's talk about on Tor-An, because that would be awesome. Pretty much. And if you want to know what Bill Jensen looks like, he is the thumbnail, and there's going to be a link in the description. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not going to do, like, an accident if I describe tomorrow's character. Tomorrow's character is someone I didn't read or pay attention to what I was reading. Yeah. All I really know is he does have powers. All I really remember anyway. So yeah, it's not someone without powers. So that's good, I guess. I like people without powers. They give a novel-ish side to the comic. You know, it's more than a comic at that point when you're using people without powers and they're good characters. If you accomplish that, it's more than a comic. That's where the graphic novel title gets used. So, I'll see you then. Peace. Hopefully there's no more delays, but if so, then that's that. So I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, and peace.